Do not waste your energy wishing the world were easier. Instead, strengthen your mind so that no matter how hard the world becomes, you remain calm, disciplined, and unmoved by chaos. Your life becomes shaped not by what happens to you, but by how you train your thoughts to respond when circumstances refuse to cooperate with your desires. If you learn to control your reactions, you will discover a quiet power that no insult, setback, or loss can ever take away from you. Stop measuring your happiness by outcomes you cannot control, and begin measuring it by the integrity of the choices you make each day. The soul suffers more from imagined troubles than from real ones, because fear feeds on uncertainty while truth demands courage. Each morning you are given a chance to act with reason, patience, and virtue, regardless of how others behave toward you. You will find peace not by escaping difficulty, but by accepting it as a necessary teacher placed in your path. Do not expect people to act as you would. Instead, expect yourself to act according to your highest principles. The mind becomes colored by the thoughts it repeatedly entertains. So choose ideas that strengthen you rather than weaken your spirit. When you stop craving approval and stop fearing judgment, you begin living as a free and grounded human being. External success is fragile and temporary, but inner discipline builds a foundation that time cannot erode. Nothing truly harms you unless it corrupts your character, and no event has that power unless you grant it permission. The present moment is all you ever possess, and wasting it on regret or anxiety is the greatest loss of all. Train yourself to meet adversity with clarity, for hardship reveals the quality of the mind far more than comfort ever could. You do not need a perfect life to be at peace. You need a disciplined perspective. When you complain about fate, remember that nature never promised convenience, only opportunity for growth. Let your actions be guided by reason, not by the noise of emotions that rise and fall without warning. A calm mind does not mean a life without storms, but a sailor who has learned how to navigate them. Do what is right quietly and consistently without demanding recognition, and your conscience will remain light. The fastest way to suffer is to expect fairness from a world governed by chance and human imperfection. If something is not within your control, then it deserves neither your fear nor your anger. Mastering yourself is far more difficult and far more rewarding than attempting to control others. Your worth is not determined by how many admire you, but by how faithfully you live according to your values. Every obstacle carries a lesson, but only the patient mind is able to read it clearly. Stop postponing virtue as if you have unlimited time. Life is uncertain, but character can be built today. The disciplined person remains steady, whether praised or blamed, because their compass is internal. Do not let small frustrations steal your peace, for peace is harder to regain than to protect. You become what you repeatedly practice, whether it is gratitude, resentment, courage, or fear. A strong mind does not deny pain, but it refuses to let pain define its direction. Live in such a way that if your thoughts were exposed, you would not feel ashamed. The wise person adjusts themselves to reality, rather than demanding reality adjust to them. What disturbs you is not the event itself, but the meaning you assign to it. Practice patience, not because others deserve it, but because your mind deserves tranquility. Life becomes simpler when you focus on what is necessary and release what is excessive. Do not fear death. Fear a life wasted on distraction, anger, and avoidance of responsibility. Your character is revealed most clearly when no one is watching and nothing is at stake. The more you depend on external validation, the more fragile your peace becomes. Strength is shown not in domination, but in restraint, understanding, and consistency. Accept change as natural, for resistance only multiplies suffering. Every day you are practicing becoming someone, whether consciously or unconsciously. Remain humble in success and grounded in failure, for both are temporary visitors. Silence is often the strongest response when words would only inflame ignorance. A person who governs their thoughts governs their destiny. Do not confuse busyness with purpose. Movement without direction leads nowhere. Your duty is not to control outcomes, but to act honorably within uncertainty. The mind that seeks simplicity finds clarity, while the mind that seeks excess finds unrest. You will never regret choosing patience, but you may often regret choosing impulse. Let go of the illusion that life must be easy for it to be meaningful. Self-respect grows when your actions align with your principles. The wise person prepares the mind before demanding results from the world. Do not chase comfort at the cost of virtue, for comfort fades, but virtue endures. The quieter your ego becomes, the clearer your judgment will be. Treat each moment as if it were borrowed, and you will live with greater care. Freedom begins when you stop being enslaved by opinion, desire, and fear. Your life improves not when conditions change, but when your understanding deepens. Do not delay becoming who you are capable of being. The greatest victory is remaining kind, disciplined, and honest in a world that encourages the opposite. Live each day so that you would be prepared to leave it without regret. Peace is not found in escape, but in acceptance guided by wisdom. Choose to act with reason today, and tomorrow will take care of itself.